bother one of those two guys, right?
Yes.
So who's going to guard either one of them when we talk about mismatches?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, Danny Green will probably start on Dame, and KCP will probably start on CJ.
Okay, that's probably what you have. Is Danny a little too tall to sort of guard smaller guys? Sometimes he can be. He's a little too long.
Yeah, he don't move as well laterally like Avery does.
Okay, here's my issue with Dame and CJ. They're fine young men, got nothing personal against either one of them. But what stuck in my craw is what I failed to see against Golden State last year in the Western Conference Finals. Do you remember this? Mm-hmm. They played 4 games, and they lost all 4 to Golden State. There's no real shame in that, but if you are those guys, you should at least get one of those games.
Well, Skip, it is some shame in that, because there are games that you're up 15, that you're up 18, and you got to be able to, and I get it, if you're in Golden State, you get a lead 10, 12 points, and they fight back, okay, I get that. But when you're home, and you're up 15 at one point, you're up 17 at one point, and without KD, you got to bring one of those home.
Without KD, that was the point. So I'm going to throw a few numbers at you. Fourth quarter overtime of those 4 games, Dame and CJ, they combined to go 12 of 46. That's 26%. And let's just look at CJ especially. He went 4 of 20 from the field. These are in fourth quarters and 1 overtime. And he went 1 of 10 from the three-point line. He went 1 of 5 from the free throw line. It's not CJ-esque. It's not what you expect. But the lights got a little too bright for him in this series, because people started saying, well, if there's no KD, shouldn't you guys, you know, shouldn't you at least make your own little splash here? Shouldn't you win a couple of games? And those guys, down the stretch of those games, CJ was a -34 and Dame was a -30, and I could go through all the stats, but it's horrendous what they didn't do, how many shots they made.
Yeah, but Skip, they got dynamite in those arms, though. They can still light you up. Dame can go get 60 on you.
Okay,
CJ can go get 40.
But I'm talking about 4 straight fourth quarters with 1 overtime. They disappeared, they shrank, they shriveled up. Both of them did.
And the thing, Skip, when you look at Portland against Houston last night, they had a huge size advantage. You go Nurkic at 7 foot. You go Whiteside at 7 foot. You go Zach Collins at 6'10", 6'11". So they got a size advantage. But with the Lakers, they're not going to have that, because they have 7 foot JaVale. They have 6'10" Dwight. They have 6'10" AD. So the question is, Skip, I still believe they can get a game or 2 for the simple fact of that backcourt. That backcourt is electric. And I wouldn't put anything past them, because I've seen Dame carry a team, carry Portland to victories when no one else can buy a bucket. He can't miss. He can go 10 for 15 from the three-point line. And when you go 10 for 15, Skip, it's demoralizing.
I haven't seen it enough in the postseason. I saw it in one series against Russ. Remember? And they don't like each other.
Well, Skip, you remember he beat Houston a couple years ago with that walk-off 3. So he's more than capable. But, Skip, here's the thing that's concerning. You look at Dame. Dame is playing 43 minutes a game. That's up 6 from the regular season. CJ is playing 42. That's up 6 from the regular season. Melo playing 36. That's up 3 from the regular season. I don't know if you can go through, I mean, and this is going to take, they're going to have to play 40-plus minutes, because the other night, Skip, Dame played the entire second half. Last night, I think he got a break for about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Skip, he's going to have to play 40-plus minutes from here out.
Okay, so here's to me the banana boat key if it becomes Portland versus Lakers. Can Carmelo, one of the closest friends to Bron, can he guard LeBron? Because he's the only one on that roster with the capability, if he decides. George Karl once told me when he was coaching Melo in Denver, he can do whatever he wants to do. He says he could average 10 assists a night if he chose to. He can defend when he chooses. Would he choose to guard LeBron and body him up? Because he's big. What is Melo's 6'8"? And he's stout. Now he's slimmed down. And he looks great. It's the best I've ever seen him look.
Skinny Melo.
Okay. Yeah, skinny Melo. But skinny Melo is not skinny.
But the thing is, Skip, what made Jordan, what made Kobe and LeBron for a period of about 6 or 7 years, what made them so unique? Not only could they take the opposing team's best player if it was a wing, but they could do that and still get you 30. Very few players now, Skip, can guard, but you don't want your best offensive player playing the opposing team's offensive player, because it zaps so much out of you.
Okay. All right. Conclusion to this, for me, I give you, Portland is the best team on paper versus Lakers first round. But the team I want to see, the matchup I want to see that would be must-see for me, would be Zion and the ex-Lakers, the traded Lakers, versus the King
They
and
wouldn't win a
AD.
game.
Huh?
They wouldn't win a game.
They would win a game.
They wouldn't win a game.
I want to see transcendent. I want to see special. I don't trust the Portland backcourt enough, but I do trust Zion. When the lights get the brightest, he plays the best.
They ain't got enough
and if
firepower.
he plays his way into some kind of shape before that first round, and they could slip in, and I told you they got by far the easiest schedule. If they slip into through that back door, you better be careful because Zion will rise and shine.
Think about what you just said.
Yep.
You talk about if Zion plays his way in shape.
Yep.
That's like saying, man, if a college student did his homework, he'd have graduated.
Really?
Isn't that what you're there for?
So-
if you're a professional athlete, shouldn't you be in shape?
Okay, but he's just going to get it by osmosis. He's just going to keep playing basketball until he finally says, you know what, I'm starting to feel pretty good.
Skip, New Orleans would not win a game.
Okay. We
Portland
might have lots of do on
We
that.
already got it.
Yeah.
We bet yesterday they weren't going to win a game.
Okay. But that was something else. That was down the stretch.
No, if you guys y'all gonna lose 2 games.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Y'all not winning a game. You think you're gonna win a game against the Lakers?
Yeah.
Well, we got to work quick work at y'all because we got bigger fish to fry down the road. So we got to work quick.
Okay.
Quick.
So many bets. Once again, I cannot keep track of everything you guys are betting on. Zion did say he's feeling like himself again, so something to keep in mind, Shannon. I do want to go back to the Clippers and talk a bit more about Lou Williams, because yesterday Williams admitted that he made a mistake by going to Magic City for wings on an excused absence from the NBA bubble. The decision ultimately cost the reigning 6th Man of the Year a 10-day quarantine that he has just returned from. Lou said he could have, quote, made a better quality decision, that he'll take his L and keep moving. So, Shannon, do you have any more sympathy for him now than you did before?
No, because all he had to say, not say I could have, I made a terrible decision, guys, and I let a lot of people down. I let my teammates down. I let this organization down. Doc Rivers, they had a lot of confidence in me that I was going to go from point A to point B and get back here.
Yep.
So I let a lot of people, not I could have, I made a horrible decision, and that I'm sorry.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Okay.
Skip, who threw him under the bus? I would never, ever, hey, man, let me grab a picture. In here? No. I'm always leery. Skip, the thing is, Lou understands this. Lou, you're somebody. If somebody wants to take a picture for you, it's going up on some social media platform. Facebook, Twitter, IG, it's going up. So what do you think was going to happen? Even though you might have been in the VIP, first of all, you're not even supposed to have your phone out. You're not even supposed to be taking no pictures in a place like that. So I don't even know how that happened, and I'm sure management's not going to allow to do whatever his name is back in there. You can't take pictures in there like
Jack
that.
Harlow, the white rapper.
Yeah, you can't do that, Skip. Lou, you did
I think
this.
he was with Lou. I think.
Right, Skip. You can't do this, Lou.
Let me take a selfie.
Right, and I'm not.
What do you think's going to happen?
And I get.
He's a wannabe star. You know, what's he going to do? Post?
And he's, Lou said he went to get wings to take out, and
Did he go to take out? I don't know.
What he was looking to take out, Skip, you can't take that out until after 2 a.m.
Okay.
The wing you can get any time, but what he was trying to get up out of there is after 2 a.m.
But at one point he said there were no entertainers present. I'm calling baloney on that.
Yeah. What the girl just said, she danced for you. Is she not an entertainer?